Hello, everyone. Oh my goodness, it has been a hot minute. How is everybody doing? Hello, and happy Monday. It has been a little while. Yeah, I don't know if I'll remember how to do this. At least I remembered to unmute my microphone. So there's that. We'll see. We'll see how well I remember what I'm doing with all of this. But how the heck is everybody? It has been a while since I have been here. So I thought that we could just have a little stream, do a little bit of catch up. I can bring you all kind of up to speed with what all's been going on, and you can tell me what you all have been up to as well. Because, like I said, it's been a minute. So how is everybody? Welcome in, welcome in. It is good to see you all. Petal, welcome in, and thank you for redeeming first, as well as that 33-month resub. It's almost been 3 years. How has it almost been 3 years? Thank you so much for subscribing, for 33 months, for supporting me, for being my friend, and just always being there, and I appreciate you so much. So thank you so much for that. Cece, welcome in. How are you? I know I have missed you all too. Like I've missed streaming, and the number of times where I've been like, oh, I want to stream, but oh, I have no battery over the last like couple of months here has been like, it's been real. It's been real. Asuna, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. And Squishy, welcome in. Thank you for the sleepy lurk. Totally understand. Make sure you are taking care of yourself because self-care is always super important. Yeah, I've missed you all too. Like it's been a rough fall. Like fall has been rough. We've been through some stuff, but in other news, look, I can lift my arms. Woo! This is a big deal because this arm did not move before. So we're good. I'm discharged from PT. I'll bring you up to speed with all of that stuff as well. So yeah, there's been a lot going on. It's official. You're retiring on June 26th. Hold on, let me adjust my mic. Is my mic like being really loud and kind of bottoming out? It's like going up into the red a lot. So let me fix that a little. OBS did an update and I haven't messed around with OBS since the update. So yeah. That's exciting, Cece. I know you were thinking about it. So I'm glad that it is now official. Woo! And yay, range of motion. It's pretty good. It's like almost completely back to normal. The only one that is still problematic is like reaching behind my back. That still hurts a lot. But we're working on it. All of that stuff. It doesn't like, it's still like achy from time to time, but it's not like, it doesn't hurt constantly anymore. So good things, very good things. So I am excited for your official retirement. I'm excited to be back too, because I have missed everybody. I have missed streaming, and the hardest part was just, especially once I had the procedure, and I had to do so much physical therapy. The physical therapy really was just like kicking my butt. Zinni! How are you, Zinni? Thank you so much for 15-month resub. And it's an Awen. Look, Awen got glasses.
Awen did get glasses. Awen can see now.
Awen can see now. I'll tell you. Yeah, that story. That's a whole thing. But Zinni, thank you so much for that 15-month sub. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. How have you been? I hope you've been doing well. And Speckle! Love you too. 38 months, over 3 years. Thank you so much for that. And we have a hype train going because y'all are resubbing. How are you doing? Oh yeah, there's Sam. Sam got bigger as well. Thank you so much for popping in. Are you on your lunch break or your planning time? Because I know you have like a small little break. But thank you for popping in and saying hi. Yeah, so Awen has glasses now. It was like, I don't know, like a couple months ago, recess, awesome. Where she says to me, you know, I think I might need glasses. I can't see the TV. And I was like, okay, let's make an eye appointment for you. Why didn't you say something sooner? How long?
I couldn't tell. Okay, it was gradually getting worse, and I didn't realize.
It's like, how long have you not been able to see?
Oh,
It was
a bit longer than I thought.
A while. So we took her to the eye doctor, and lo and behold, girl needed glasses real bad.
Girl was barely driving legally.
Yeah, real bad. So we ordered her some glasses. Her glasses came last week, and she can see now, which makes coaching and judging diving much easier.
So much easier.
You're watching students but listening in. Okay, there's nothing really to like see other than like Awen's new glasses, but you'll get to see her anyway later on. So yeah, we're gonna have a little chatty catch up because it's been a minute. So there's a big change. Awen has glasses. Sam is big. Sam's gotten bigger. Reese has gotten skinnier. We had a whole thing with Reese too. Like there was a whole thing with Reese that cat, both of these cats honestly are gonna like the gray hairs are gonna start to show up because of the cats. Cause that's just how it is. So, yeah, so I don't know, where do I even begin with catching you all up on everything? I guess the shoulder is probably like the big thing to catch it all up on, because that was really the thing that was like keeping me away from everything, basically. So you might remember towards the end of the summer, I started doing some physical therapy because just doing like basic stretches on my own wasn't helping the shoulder, and I wasn't getting like range of motion, and I wasn't getting all of that back. So thank you. I will let her know as soon as, yeah, I think they look cute. They look cute. So I went to physical therapy thinking, all right, well, if I can't get range of motion back, then at least I have like another person who is like manipulating my arm as well. And then I can go back to the doctor and be like, hey, things aren't getting better. And that's what happened. It wasn't unsticking. We weren't getting any improvement with the range of motion. So, went back to the orthopedic guy and was like, hey, still not moving. And he's like, well, we could give you another cortisone injection. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go with no on that one, because the cortisone injection, like, it did absolutely nothing at all to like help with the pain. So I'm like, yeah, I don't think I want to do that. Plus, I had a reaction to the cortisone injection. Like, I broke out in like a rash. I got really flushed. Like, I literally looked like I had been out in the sun for like an entire day without sunscreen. I was like lobster red from this cortisone injection. So I was like, I don't think I really want to do another cortisone injection. Like, I don't think I want to do that. And they're like, well, we can do surgery. And I was like, you know, as much as I don't want to do surgery, I also want to be able to move my arm. Plus, Awen has been having like hip issues, and we're pretty certain that Awen is gonna have hip surgery probably in the new year. So I'm like, I need to be able to move my arm so that if, you know, when we get to that point and she has to have this surgery, I can actually help her. So I'm like, I need to be able to move my arm. So we did the surgery. They ended up just being able to get range of motion with just manipulating it. So there wasn't any need to have any incisions. So managed to get full range of motion from that. And thank you all so much for that hype train and all of those resubs as well. I appreciate you for all of that. Thank you. Yeah, they didn't have to do anything invasive, which was really good. But then the hard part after it was, for about 2 weeks after I had the manipulation, I had to go to physical therapy every day. And it was hard. It was really rough being at physical therapy every single day. The fatigue was awful, even though most of what I was doing at physical therapy was passive manipulation by my physical therapist. Like, I wasn't necessarily doing anything. It was all like them moving my arm through all of the range of motion to make sure like scar tissue didn't come back and lock things back up. But like every day for 2 weeks, I couldn't really do anything else. We did a lot of crock pot and takeout for food. Not a lot happened. I kind of just did the bare minimum of like what I absolutely had to do during that period of time, just because it was just, the fatigue was so bad. It absolutely kicked my butt. And while there were definitely times where I was like, I would really like to stream, I knew that there was no way. Like, if I barely had the energy to like do anything at my PC. I did a lot of like, I'd like pop in and like say hi to some people in some streams, and then I was like gone, like, and laying back down. I wasn't really playing much for games, and if I was, it was on the laptop where I could like be resting and reclining. So it was just, it was kind of rough. And then we went down to 3 times a week and did that for a couple of weeks. But that was still, it's just like, it's like once you end up into that depleted part of the fatigue, it takes a while to kind of claw your way back out of it. And I'm still there, like, I'm still feel like I'm in like the negative, but now I'm done. I'm discharged. I had a super low-key weekend this past weekend. I really didn't do much of anything. I like did laundry. That's about it. Did laundry and picked up P-Win from the honors band. That was like all that I did. And so I feel like I'm like making my way back up towards that baseline. So I thought, well, I've missed you all. Let's come on and let's just do a little stream. It might be a short stream. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just gonna see how I'm feeling as things progress, and then we'll kind of like go from there. So that was the big thing, was the shoulder stuff. That's been going on. I think the last time I streamed, P-Win was still having problems with his knee. His knee is better, or at least he's not complaining about it. I don't know how much better it actually is, but he's not complaining about it. We didn't really have to do anything with him besides the physical therapy. So he ended up going back to marching, I want to say end of September he went back to marching. I can't remember exactly. But he only missed marching at 1 football game, and he did not miss marching at any competitions. So he went back to marching. I have a picture. I'll show you a picture of him. In parade, when they're marching to the field. There's nothing like doxing about it, but yeah, there he is. My little marcher boy. So he was back to marching. They had a good season. We went down on November 1st. We went down to Ford Field in Detroit, which is where the Detroit Lions play football, and they had their state championships, and we came in 4th, which was really exciting. We were really excited about that. They did really well, sounded really good. It was cool because they actually had like the big screen going at Ford Field, so you could see like the aerial view of them, which is really hard. So they make formations on the field, right? And they like make shapes out of like their bodies as they march. But like normally at a normal football game, you can't get high enough to like see the formation. So it was kind of cool because they had like the big cameras and everything all over. You could look up at the big scoreboard and see the formations. So that was cool. Like, you don't really, like I said, you don't usually get to see that. So that was a pretty cool thing to do. The other really nice thing with that was my cousin came with us down to see it, which was really nice. I can't remember if I had mentioned before, but she and I sat down and we had a chat back in, I want to say like August. And I just kind of like basically laid it all out for her about like some of like the struggles that I was having with like caring for like my brother and doing all of that stuff, and the toll that was taking on me, and how I was looking to like give that up. And really my only reason in talking with her about it was because I just felt like I needed someone in the family who was gonna kind of have my back in all of it, because my family very much seems to think that like this is something that I should just be doing, and it doesn't matter what toll that takes on me and my family. Like it's just kind of been this very toxic mentality with all of it. And I felt like she was someone I could talk to. So I talked to her about it, and we also talked a lot about how like my kids and I, when we go to family stuff, we just don't really feel included and like we're part of the family. And so we talked about that, and she's like, I would really like to come and see Piwin like do his things. She's like, I don't know if you just like, you don't ever tell me because you don't want to be a bother or what it is, but don't feel like it's a bother, because I really do want to come and like see him and like be supportive. And I was like, yeah, that's 100% what it is. I don't want to feel like I'm a problem. I'm a bother. So yeah, that's exactly what it is. And she's like, well, you're not. So tell me when he's doing stuff, because I'd like to come and I'd like to see him. So she ended up coming with us down to Ford Field, which was her first experience with the whole like marching band thing. But it was fun to have her come with us. So it was Awen and her and I that went down there, and then we got some food afterward in downtown Detroit, and we had a nice time. I didn't get out of bed the next day except to take Piwin to his honors band, but that was it. So I was exhausted and completely wiped out afterward, but it was a good day. Sometimes you have to pay those energy prices for that sort of stuff that feeds you in a totally different way. So, but after that conversation with her, she and then other subsequent conversations with her, conversations with attorneys, we've kind of made the decision that I'm gonna actually be handing off guardianship of my brother to her. She offered, I didn't ask. There's no way I was gonna ask anybody to do this. I was planning on sending it off to an agency to do, but after we had some conversations, she's like, I'm more than willing to do this. You know, my kids are all adults and grown. I've got the time. And he talks to her and tells her stuff. He doesn't tell me anything. Like, I don't know what's going on with him, like, most of the time, and he lies to me, and it's like a whole thing. So she's gonna take over guardianship, which is yeah. So we've talked to the attorney. She's supposed to be working on the petition for the court to start to make that happen. We originally thought about doing a co-guardianship thing where we could maybe work together, but the attorney checked into that, and apparently the court doesn't like that, which is kind of stupid if you ask me. Like, it's a lot for one person. So if two people are willing to share the duty, why wouldn't the court like it? But the court isn't it's allowed, but the court doesn't like it. So there was a chance that we could file this petition for co-guardianship, and the judge would be like, yeah, no, you don't get to do that. So we decided, no, we're just gonna like hand it over. I'll still be able to still be able to help with stuff, because he can still list me on like medical stuff as like a person to release information to, so I can still be involved. I just don't have to do all of like the legal paperwork and all that stuff, and I will help her through all of it too. Like, I'm not just like abandoning all of it, but it's just I need to not have to worry about this. It's just I don't have enough extra energy in the first place, so giving it off to him, dumping as much of it onto him as I was, like, it wasn't great. It wasn't good for myself. Plus, in addition to all of that, like, there was no chance whatsoever that he and I were ever gonna have a relationship in this particular thing. Not that we necessarily will, because we are very, very different people. But there's no chance for it to happen with this, the way things were. So it'll be good. It'll take a little while because we have to go through the court stuff. But I'm hoping that, you know, within the next 6 months, I can be done with all of that, which, relief. Relief, 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 relief. Yes, relief. So that was a good thing that came from that talk. And so definitely working on also kind of like nurturing to more of that relationship with my cousin. We've always been pretty close. Like, we were raised basically as siblings, right? But then just trying to be a little bit more intentional about staying in communication with each other and maintaining that, and trying to maybe get our kids to have some relationship with each other as well. Because because family is important, really. I mean, and if you can get your family to work with you, it matters to me. And I was certainly feeling that lack of family connection, and it was really taking a toll on me and like my mental health, and just not feeling like I have a ton of support. I have Speckle, but Speckle is one person. Like, I need some more support than just Speckle. Plus, the kids do as well, especially Awen. So that was some good news. Awen, we're going back to see her orthopedic. There was like a whole thing with Awen and getting the proper imaging that we need for her hip to see what we need to do. We're going back to see her orthopedist in December, and we're going to be talking about next steps. And the good news with Awen is she doesn't have to have major hip reconstruction surgery. So that is some really good news. Yay. For that one. But it does look like she's gonna need to have hip surgery to go in, and she has like hip and like an impingement, so she's not able to like move her hip properly. And we already knew that she has tears in the labrum, which is the cartilage in your hips. So we're looking at her probably having a surgery to go in, clean up the hip joint, make it so that she can get proper range of motion without pain and pinching, and also to repair the tear in the cartilage. This is her right hip. We're not sure what's going on fully with the left hip yet, because both hips hurt, so we'll probably have to do the right hip and then the left hip. So it's gonna still be a process, but if we can get her to be able to like move and do all of that without a bunch of pain, then I'm here for that, and she's here for that. We're thinking of having her have a cortisone injection first, and then doing the hip stuff in like March, April-ish, when she's out of all of her coaching seasons, and she'll have like a little bit of downtime from coaching, because that's important to her, that she gets to continue coaching and doing all of that. And her diver is going to States and will be at States later this week. So that's been going really well for her too. And P1 is doing well. His big concert for his honors band is this Sunday. And then he'll have a little break from that, which is good, because that kid has been going like nonstop since school started. He now finally has had like a couple weekends without marching band, because that's been done. But he's leaving tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock in the morning. He has to be at the school, and the marching band is going down to Disney, and they're gonna be marching in the parade at Disney. So that will be exciting for them. And then they also get to like enjoy the parks, and they're going to like Universal and stuff like that. So they're leaving tomorrow for that. So P1 won't be back until Saturday. He comes back super late Saturday night, and then he has his like big honors concert on Sunday. So he'll be tired, but hopefully he can sleep a little bit on the bus. I don't know how well he'll sleep on the bus, but maybe he can. Oh no, mobile Twitch has stopped letting Speckle type in chat. Oh no! Rude. Mobile Twitch is terrible. Why is mobile Twitch so bad? Twitch, fix your mobile. That's annoying. But thank you for still like being here and listening. I appreciate it. I'm sorry you can't type in chat. Maybe it'll fix itself. Or you can just type to me in Discord and I'll respond. I'll read it and respond. So yeah, oh, the other thing that was kind of nice that we did, it was a lot. I was pretty tired and pretty wiped out. But Awen, for part of my Christmas gift, got family pictures. Wanted us to have family pictures taken because we haven't ever really done that. So we did family pictures, and we got those back last week. Do you guys want to see them? I'll show you if you want to see them. It was like pulling teeth though, getting P-Win to cooperate. He was kind of being a little butt about all of it, but I'll show you our family pictures if you would like to see them. Oh, and the other thing I need to show you all too is I got all of my swag from St. Jude from our fundraiser, which by the way, I need to send out people's stuff. I haven't like been to all of like people's crafts. I need to go and get that sent out. So I want to show you guys that as well. And if you, like I said, if you want to see the photos, I'll show you the photos. If not, that's totally cool as well. I'm trying to think, like, all of that stuff has really been like the major thing pushing all of it in like the last few months. Okay, you want to see them? All right. Oh, you had to restart your phone? That's extreme. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm glad you can type now. I'm gonna show you all the pictures from our little like family photo shoot. So let me show you those. Pull them up. All right, here we go. This one I think might be my favorite. We went to Old Town in downtown Lansing to have the pictures taken. So this one might be my favorite. I like this one a lot. I think it turned out really, really good. And we managed to like get in while the colors were still good. P-Win was a little bit of a butthead with like smiling and being nice for the photos, but he did end up cooperating ultimately and we got there in the end. So I like this one a lot. This one is another one that I think is one of my favorites. Also, she did a great job because it was like getting dark. And like the actual like raw footage of this photo was so dark. But she did a really good job of lightening stuff up. Also, like there was like a car and stuff in the background, so she took out a lot of that. So I like this one. I do too, Petal. That's why I think that one might be my favorite, because I like the fall colors. I do like this one a lot as well. I'm showing you my favorite ones. And then this one of the two of them I liked. I was like, I need some pictures of just the two of you, because like I can be in them, that's fine. But I need my kids, like just my kids. Like that's important as well. So I liked that one. And then this one was just fun. Awen jumped up on his back. He was not happy about this at all. Like, not at all happy. But I kind of love it because it's very like on brand for them, where like he's like and she's laughing. Like it is very on brand for these two. So I really, really liked this one. Yeah, he's kind of gritting his teeth. He was not happy about it. And then we took like some candid shots, just kind of like walking around too. And I liked this one of Awen and I. She cropped it down to just Awen and I. So that one I liked too. And then here's like the three of us. P-Win at this point was done because this was like at the end of the photo shoot. So he was kind of completely done at this point. And it was really, we were kind of like, all right, you just need to like, we need to get through this. So can you please cooperate so that we can finish these photos? It was a little rough getting him to cooperate. He did somewhat cooperate. I liked this one too. This one isn't one of my favorites. It's good, but it's not like one of my favorites. And then I got some with just the two of them. So I've got this one with P-Win and I. Again, was like trying to like get him to put his arm around me. He didn't want to do that. He was kind of being a little brat through a lot of it, but we did get there. And then Awen and I, she was a lot more cooperative with it. So we have this one, and then this one turned out really cute where we're hugging. And then, so this one makes me laugh a lot because if you go back at like this, and you can see how much taller P-Win is than Awen and I. Also, I am taller than Awen. She had heels on her boots. So she looks taller than me, but I am actually taller than Awen. So like you can see how much taller P-Win is than us. But if you look at this photo, sitting down, we're like all the same height because Awen and I have long torsos and P-Win has long legs. So it's funny because we're all the same height here, but look at how much longer his legs are than our legs. It cracks me up because his legs are so much longer than our legs. He's slouching a little bit, but not much. Like, we're all pretty much the same height sitting down. So he is slouching slightly, but it makes me laugh because his legs are so much longer than our legs. And this photo just like really highlights how much longer his legs are than our legs. She took a whole bunch more photos, but these were my favorites, and I thought that they turned out good. It was nice to get the photos, even if P-Win was a little bit difficult with them. It was good. And then we went out to dinner afterward. So I gave him food. Oh, I know, his giant clown feet too. His feet are so big. Like, they're so big. He wears a 12 now. It's crazy. I took a picture. Let me see if I can find it. He got a bunch of like new shoes because he was like fixated on new shoes. So I took this photo of all of his shoes with my shoes. And it's just like, it's so... His feet are so big. You can see how little my shoes are compared to his shoes. Like, yeah, it's his feet are big. Like, and I think he's gonna be growing because he's eating a ton right now. So I think we've got another like growth spurt coming. It does make my kids look like good shoes. I mean, my feet are small to begin with. Like, admittedly, I have small feet. Awen and I have small feet. But then you put them next to his shoes and it's just like, it's a riot. His shoes are so large. They're so big. Okay, so those are the photos, but let me show you the stuff that I got from St. Jude, because I got my St. Jude's swag, and y'all, first of all, let me make sure I'm not doxing myself. Okay, let me spin it this way. Look at this giant box I got from St. Jude. It takes up the whole camera. So I got this stuff from St. Jude. I'll show you all, because you all were, without you, this would not have happened. So let me show you all the St. Jude stuff I got. We got a t-shirt. It's kind of like a denim washed gray. Hi, Jack, welcome in. Yeah, we're having a little catch-up stream because it's been a little while. It was a rough fall. I had shoulder surgery and physical therapy, and we're back. We're back. So we're having a little catch-up. But it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. And then this is the back of the t-shirt, which is kind of cute. And it's soft, too. It's like a soft t-shirt. And then I have a hoodie which I may put on because it's kind of chilly in here. But this is the hoodie this year. And it's like a long one too. There's the hoodie, and then this is the back of the hoodie. And then it has the Play Live logo like on the sleeve, like last year's. Last year's hoodie was like a zip up one. You want to do a St. Jude suit just to get the swag? I know, it's a little crazy. Like this, and like obviously, right? This isn't why we do it, right? Like it's not for the swag, but they come back with like some crazy swag stuff. Oh yeah, we've got our, like, this is how much was raised. So this year we raised, like, for the whole fundraiser, $2,807,301 for St. Jude raised this year. And then like the back again is like all of the names of the people who participated. Okay, granted, like over a third of this came from Lil Simsy because she managed to raise over $1 million. But it's pretty cool. And like my name is on here, which is fun. So we got that. We have a little keychain guy, which kind of looks like an Among Us guy. So I've got a keychain. Got a little Nalgene water bottle. So like a nice little water bottle. That's like 400 milliliters. Nice little water bottle. We got a, like, it's like a insulated little like lunchbox thermos thing. Which I was, like, most of the stuff I was not expecting. The only thing that I really thought I was getting was, like, the t-shirt and the hoodie. And then the keychain, I think. I thought I had, like, a pin. I don't know where it went. I thought there was, like, a pin in here from it. But anyway, yeah, so a little, like, lunchbox-y cooler thing. And then there's like an action figure called a Fever Fighter, which will probably have to go behind me. I'll show you this. So here's the Fever Fighter. I think it might glow in the dark. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it might glow in the dark. It's kind of heavy, actually. It is glow in the dark. So we've got a little guy. It does look like Groot. You're right, it does look like Groot. I didn't see that before with my eyeballs. And then there's a puzzle. We got a puzzle. I'm not expecting a puzzle, but kind of cool. I like puzzles, although cats. But yeah, so that was all of my St. Jude swag from this year, which was pretty wild. So we got a lot of St. Jude stuff. So that came in the mail a couple of weeks ago. I've been waiting to show you all. I haven't like done anything with it because I was like, no, I gotta show everybody before I do anything with it. Kid lunch is over. Time to go be a teacher. All right, Speckle. Thank you for popping in and hanging out for a little bit during your lunch break. I appreciate it. Hope the rest of your day goes well. And I look forward to seeing you on Friday. So go do your thing. Go do the thing. Yeah, I'm glad you were able to catch me as well. So yeah, so that's that. Oh, Friday is Silver Bells. Okay, do you want to reschedule then? Because we can reschedule. Let me know. Send me a message later and we can plan accordingly. So let me know and we'll get that sorted. Speckle and I originally were gonna get together on Friday. But yeah. Talk to Hentaya and see if he's wanting to go to stuff. Okay, that's fair. That is fair. I always, like, in my head, think I want to go to Silver Bells, but I don't like, it's a lot of crowds. Plus, walking around is not easy for me either. So yeah. But yeah, let me know. We'll talk about it later. Yeah, sounds good. Have a good rest of your day. Love you. All right. I think that's like everything. Oh, the other thing I forgot to tell you all about, or I haven't told you all about. Okay, so a couple of things. First of all, I have been thinking about kind of like with the channel, like what things I want to be doing more going forward as far as like games and things like that. Obviously, I think a lot of you are probably aware of the sale or the pending. It hasn't actually been sold yet, but of the pending sale of EA to a couple of companies that have some very questionable values and ethics. I won't go into all of the details. There's lots of articles and videos out there of people like giving their commentary on all of it. So feel free to go and like check that out if you're curious. But it's been something that I've been having a lot of trouble kind of deciding what approach I want to take to The Sims and to this potential sale of EA. And the short answer is I don't know what I want to do. On the one hand, I very much believe that in a world that is so driven by consumerism, how we spend our money is important, and it does matter, and we are able to make statements with how we spend our money, right? So there's that piece of it, right? And how I do the best that I can, or I try not to give my money to companies that I know their values go very strongly against my own values in whatever capacity. You know, for example, I have not set foot in a Walmart I've set foot in a Walmart. I haven't spent money at a Walmart in probably well over a decade, because I disagree very strongly with the way that Walmart treats their employees, the way that they significantly underpay them, their whole business model, all of it. It's something that I haven't agreed with for a long time, so I haven't shopped at Walmart for a long time. So that's just an example. But that being said, the way things are right now, almost every company has problems with it. And I do the best that I can to shop small as much as possible and to shop locally. I make that conscious effort and try to support in that way as much as possible, fully realizing that there are just things that you can't avoid, right? For like with the Walmart thing, if you live in a place where that is your only option, well, that's your only option, and there's nothing wrong with that. So like no judgment on any of all of that. And so with the EA thing, I feel like I don't know what the right thing is to do. And I think that that's the thing that a lot of people are struggling with all of this. Because on the one hand, I don't want to give my money and my purchasing power to companies that have values that are very against my own. But on the other hand, the sale hasn't happened yet, and there are employees of EA and with the Sims team that I don't necessarily want to be harmed either. Is this making sense to you? I don't know if you guys are all following me on this one. So like, the question that I'm struggling with, who is it harming more to not spend the money on? Is it harming more the larger corporation, or is it harming the employees who could potentially lose their jobs? And I think that's the ethical question we all have to ask ourselves in these sorts of situations. So I've been wrestling with that question a lot. Do I want to continue to purchase Sims packs? I haven't really made a decision fully on that one yet. And here's why. In addition to having concern for the employees who have no say in this whatsoever, and I know the Sims team, for all the flaws of the Sims, they have been working really hard in creating a game in which everyone is feeling included and welcome, and they've really worked hard on better representation in the game and listening to the community and giving the community what they want. So if I look at that in like the smaller scope of things, yes, that is something that I want to continue to support. But by supporting that, am I then supporting this other thing that isn't good? So I feel like it's not a simple, straightforward thing. In addition, The Sims for me personally, and what it has meant for me as a person, the way it just brings me joy, and a lot of joy. In a time where there is a lot of awful stuff happening in the world, and this is kind of like from the selfish perspective as well, like, am I willing to let go of this one thing that brings me joy in a time where there's not much that's bringing me joy? So these are some of the questions that I'm wrestling with, and I don't really have a good answer for them right now. I'm being completely honest, completely transparent. Agree, disagree, it's fine. And I feel like with something like this, there isn't a right answer in how you approach it. I know a lot of the larger Sims creators have pulled out of like the EA network, and are starting to kind of scale back the amount of Sims content they make. And that, I think, is good because they have the influence. What is me as one small person? Is it worth it for me? I don't know. I don't have a good answer. And I probably feel like I'm talking circles around the issue. But that being said, because I'm not really sure where I want to go with it, I probably won't be streaming The Sims for a little while, if at all, again, just because I don't know where I'm sitting with it. And until I kind of know where I'm sitting with it, I don't know if I will stream it. I'm still planning on making videos on YouTube, and doing that, but I'm not gonna like promote, or I'm not that I really promote, but I'm not gonna like focus in on any particular like new content that comes out. If I decide to purchase new content, I'm not gonna highlight it, basically. And I haven't decided yet what direction I want to go with that. Yeah. So I'm kind of up in the air. I'm still gonna play The Sims because it brings me joy. The question is, am I going to give money to The Sims? I don't know. I don't have an answer yet. I haven't decided. I'm deciding the same thought process you've been having. Thank you. Well, I'm glad that it made sense. I wasn't sure how well I was articulating it. Because it's a hard thing. And I think it's one of those things that I don't believe that there is a right answer in this. I think you kind of have to look at it and go from there and see what sits the best with you. I think because I'm kind of up in the air with it, I haven't really been playing The Sims because I feel like I need to kind of settle a little bit. I also want to see more of what's going to happen. Yes, I've heard that too, Petal. I know Zephyrin, I think, shared a petition that people were signing that I believe was started by the employees of EA, to stop the sale as well, because the sale hasn't been finalized. Toots also had sent me a link to a YouTube video where a guy kind of like, he talks about all of this and like what these kind of sales mean and whatnot. So I'm holding off on making any kind of like final decision to see what happens. because there is some question of EA is like the biggest video game developer in the United States. And is that something that having like this particular, like a foreign influence, is that a good thing? I don't know. Well, no, I don't think it's a good thing. But like from a government perspective, I have zero confidence in the current administration as well. This current administration can fuck off, in my opinion. I'm pissed by all of it. And yeah, they can fuck off. Like, just go away. You're not good people. Like, you're horrible people. Just be gone. So yeah, so I've heard that as well, Petal. And I also, there was like some scripts going around to like call senators to let them know, because it's not necessarily on their radar. But I think there is a movement being put through to kind of try to like block the sale as well. I know the EA employees have started a petition, and I did sign that petition. I'll have to look and see if I can find it. So that's kind of my very disjointed thought process through a lot of it. And I'm not 100% sure what direction I'm gonna ultimately end up going. Also, the decision to maybe not stream The Sims as much comes from another place as well. I've kind of been struggling with my streams before. I felt like there was a lot of, by some people, and it wasn't like universal, but there was a lot of pressure to do things a particular way that didn't necessarily jive with the way that I wanted to play The Sims, and I didn't like the way that sat with me and made me feel. Just being fully transparent, like, you all are fine, don't worry about it. It was just like a perception that I was picking up and feeling. Whether it was intentional or not, doesn't really matter. I'm not blaming anyone. I'm not pointing any fingers. I'm not saying like it's your fault, because it's not. But it's just the way that it was sitting with me. I wasn't liking the way it was feeling for me personally playing it. And ultimately, if I'm not enjoying it and I'm struggling with it, then I don't want to do it. So I would like to do some other things with games. I really would like to try the it came out recently, it's called Town to City. It's like a city builder game. I'd like to try that. I think that would be really fun to try. There's definitely been one YouTube creator who's been slamming, and that's not okay, right? That is not okay. I completely and I respect like Little Simsy and like James Turner when they've said, do not come after people who don't decide to do this, because everyone has to make their own choice. They're at a point of privilege where they can pull from that and still be okay. But medium to smaller content creators in the EA network, they don't have that luxury. This is their livelihood. And if they've made their livelihood on The Sims, then it's not easy for them to pull away from that. So I completely respect that. And I'm not gonna judge anybody for their decision on something like this. I'm not gonna judge anyone for their decision on how they spend their time or play a game. As long as it's not harming people, that's fine. Like, I am not gonna cast judgment, because that's an individual personal decision, and slamming people based on their decisions because you don't know necessarily what the thought process is behind it, that is never okay, in my opinion. Like, don't do that. Like, I'm not gonna cast judgment on people for not like doing something, or for doing something like this. Like, it's just, no. Not okay. Not okay, in my opinion. And that's not cool. And it will not be me. Thank you for the hydrate, Zinni! And thank you for claiming your daily tater. So, yeah, so anyway, so I probably won't be streaming The Sims as much. We might still play The Sims here and there, but, I don't know that how much we'll be doing it. So I would like to try Town to City. I would like to play more story-driven games as well. Not all the time, but I would like to do some of that. I'd really like to play The Last of Us with you all. Also, like Life is Strange, like those kind of games, because I do enjoy those. And I think sharing them with people would be fun. The other thing that I may snooze this ad. I probably will when we get down to 30 seconds, since we're chatting and I don't want to go into an ad in the middle of like a conversation. So I'll probably snooze that ad that's gonna pop here pretty soon. But you may all have seen that they have announced that there is going to be an Animal Crossing update coming out in January. And y'all, I don't know, it's been off and on for probably the last 2.5 years where I have debated purchasing like an actual Switch. Like, I have a Switch Lite, but you can't stream a Switch Lite. So I've really been like, for it's been a while debating over whether or not I wanted to buy like an actual Switch. And I had kind of come to the decision like, no, I'm not gonna do that, because Animal Crossing has gotten kind of, that's the only game that I would really play on the Switch. Animal Crossing is kind of like, it's gotten a little old, like, you know, not there, but yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, I just saw that. They do go after creators who don't. They've been bullying Dr. Oh, really? Yeah, see, Mio, is it Mio? Is that okay? Let me know what you want me to call you. But yeah, I agree. Like, I don't think it's okay to go after people who make that decision. Again, because not everyone has the privilege of the size of a community. Like, Lil Simsy has thousands of people in her chat. Girl's gonna be fine, like, if she don't play The Sims. Plus, she's also done a lot of other like variety stuff too, so it's not as big of a leap for her. Same thing with like the other large creators that have backed out. They have a large enough community that if some people leave because they're not playing The Sims, it's not gonna hurt them. But the smaller, like medium-sized, smaller creators, like they still need that. And a lot of them have come out and said, I'm not leaving the EA Creator Network, but I'm not going to do any more early access stuff, or I'm not going to buy the packs, which is, I think, is a completely acceptable way to pursue it. Likewise, if you're in the EA Creator Network and you're a smaller creator and doing those things helps, getting the early access and doing the early access stuff benefits you and helps you put food on the table and a roof over your head, you got to keep doing that. It's like anytime there's any kind of a buyout of a company, right? The employees of that company might completely disagree with the company that's buying them out and their strategies and their business model and all of that. But they have to they have to like provide for themselves, right? And especially right now in this economy and the way things are, you can't just like up and leave a job like without having another one lined up. That's not an easy choice to make. I feel like it's the same thing with content creators. And they're not officially like employees of The Sims, but The Sims is how they make their money. And if they lose that, what are they gonna do? It's not easy. And I'm not going to judge anybody for doing what they need to do to put a roof over their heads, to pay the bills, to put food on the table. It's crazy out in the world right now. So I am not going to judge anyone for any of that. Like, totally not happening. And if you're going to do it here, no one has. But if anyone does, no, go, leave. There's the door. Find someone else who will listen to your hate mongering. Thank you, Puddle. We may snooze them again. So yeah, so that is like my thought on all of it. It's my thoughts. But anyway, so back to the whole Switch thing. But I saw there's gonna be an Animal Crossing update. I started looking on eBay because I didn't want to buy a new Switch, and I didn't want to get a Switch 2 because they're expensive. Holy cow, Switch 2s are expensive. As I thought about it, I was like, well, maybe I'll just get a Switch 2, because part of the update is they're gonna be updating for Switch 2. There's gonna be like a Switch 2 stuff. I wasn't particularly excited about the new Switch 2 features, and Switch 2s are like $500 to $600, and I was like, I don't want to spend that kind of money. But I managed to find one for a regular Switch, a normal Switch, the Animal Crossing edition, no less, with a bunch of like extras for very reasonable on eBay. And I sent I sent Speckle a message. I was like, I am so tempted, and Speckle was like, oh, that's a really good price. And I was like, all right. So I did it. I have a Switch now, so I thought we could also do some Animal Crossing stuff, because Animal Crossing is like a fun, cozy game. Also, it's kind of nice because I can kind of like lean back and like rest a little bit while doing Animal Crossing. So I have a capture card. I have to get all of it set up. I'm gonna snooze the ad again because we're chatty. We're still being chatty. I'll have to like figure out, because I haven't ever streamed with a capture card, so I'll have to like get all of that set up. So it'll be a little bit before we would do an Animal Crossing stream. So that's gonna be coming down the line. So I'm thinking like just continuing with some of like the cozy chill games, but also doing some story game content here on the channel. Just keeping it with that like our laid back cozy, fun atmosphere. Definitely more crafting again. Haven't really done any of that in a little bit on stream, but I want to keep going with that. So that's kind of what I'm thinking going forward. And obviously, ultimately it's my choice, but you are my community and you are the ones who are here. So you know, give me your feedback as well. Let me know your thought process on some of this stuff, and what you think. And maybe after this ad break, we can try out Town to City. What do you think about that? Or we could look at something else, because I'm feeling okay. So I wouldn't mind starting a game and doing something in a game. The Town to City is like right up my alley. I love those kind of games. But just like chill stuff. And then maybe some action story games on occasion as well. So let me know your thoughts, because I would like to hear them. I'm looking over at my Steam library. Definitely would like to do more 2 Point Museum with you all too. They announced another expansion coming out for 2 Point Museum, and it's going to be zoos, which I think will be really fun. I know you do support me, and I love you for it, and I appreciate you. You're very lurky. Yeah, exactly. I know you're pretty lurky. So yeah, so I'd like to do more 2 Point Museum, because that was a lot of fun. I wouldn't mind getting back into Coral Island with y'all, because I haven't played that in a hot minute, and that game is still like my heart. You're playing Museum right now, really? Nice. I've been playing that a lot, actually, in my recovery from the shoulder manipulation, because it's very chill, very low key, and I could like play it. But there's a lot of downtime in it as well, so like I could do some crafting while I'm playing, because ADHD, I have to be doing something else. It's hard for me to like just sit and do one thing. So I could like do crafting while like my guys are off on their expeditions bringing me back stuff. So I've gotten far in it. Like I'm at like, I want to say the curator level 7 or something. You haven't actually played much on PC at all for a while. You've had some crazy shit going on. Oh, really, Petal? I'm sorry to hear that. Well, and I put the 2 Point Museum on my laptop so that I could put it on my lap on the couch and just kind of like chill with that. So that's been the big, like, how I've been playing it, is just like sitting it on the couch, laid back. And I've been doing Palia a little bit as well, but I don't think I want to stream Palia. That's just kind of mainly because I can't sit and play Palia that long. I'm trying not to get myself burnt out on it, so I don't want to sit and play it for 3 hours. So that's kind of like an off stream sort of thing. So, okay, how about after the ad break, we will let the ad run. That's going to run in about a minute and a half. I'm going to take a break and get up and use the restroom and stretch. Always good times when ad breaks run for you to engage in self-care as well. Self-care is super important, so make sure you are tending to your body and tending to your needs. Breaks are a good time to do that. And then when we come back, let's try Town to City. You're still playing Tales of the Shire. I haven't played that in a while either. I still love it. It's amazing. You asked earlier, but you were lurking, working in the background. You moved Dad to a rehab facility. Still a long way to go. Lost your grandparents. Oh, I'm sorry. Emotional few weeks. Not sure how you'll be going forward. You called in today. You just couldn't do. That's totally fair, Zinni. Totally fair. Grief is tough. And when you have an ill parent as well that is needing care too, it's really hard. My heart goes out to you. I've been there, went through it, so I completely understand. Yeah, let's get some hugs at Zinni. Just so, let's see if I remember my my commands. There we go. Perfect. Lots of love and hugs for you, Zinni. And hopefully if being here and hanging out can kind of distract you and help you through it, I'm happy to do that for you. It's hard. I just lots of love. Make sure you're taking care of yourself and doing what you need to do. And remember, there is no correct way to grieve, right? It's all acceptable. There's no correct way to grieve. So, it's okay to do what you need to do. So lots and lots of love. All right, I am gonna, an ad is playing. There is a tater hunt going on if you want to join in it, if you can hear me. I'm gonna take a quick break because I kind of need to run to the restroom. And then when I come back, let's play some Town and City and check that out. So I'll be back in just a few minutes. All right, I am back. Thank you everyone for sticking around during the ad break. I got cold, so I put my hoodie on. So now I'm cozy. It's like we've hit the point where the temperature is dropping and now I'm cold and there's still no heat in my room and there'll never be heat in my room, but it's cold. So hoodie it is. And welcome in, Tiger. How are you? It's good to see you. I hope you've been doing well. Ooh, one more daily tater from 100, Tiger. You're super close to 100 daily taters. All right, should we try out some town to city? Let's do it. You're doing good. I am glad to hear it. All right, let me update my stream information. Trying out town to city for the first time. I know it's like a city builder kind of game. I've watched a few people play it. Looks super cozy. So let's get that fired up and we can see how it goes. I don't know if it's by the same developer as Tiny Glade, but it definitely was it definitely has similar vibes. I think I want my face to be over. Good job, Siri. Good bot. Siri bot was like, I didn't even see that message. They were on top of it. All right, I'm hoping it's gonna like pick up this game. And also we'll have to see like if I need to adjust sound and stuff. Where is my, here it is. Can I find my face cam? Let's move it over here. I think I'm gonna pause my lo-fi because it does have audio. Okay, it's not, why are you not picking up? We do that. There we go. You can see it now. Okay. Just gonna do a quick little check on graphics stuff. Yeah, I don't know why it was not picking up before, but we got it now. We got it now. All right. So it's got like it's kind of got like some pixely like Minecraft almost vibe to it, but then like I don't know. It's just it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Let's give it a try. Let's see what we're all about here. Can you hear it okay? Or do I need to turn it up?
Noisy factories. Oh, the smell of sewage on the air. What if you could do it your way?
See, it's so cute.
Your perfect place. From bakery to park.
We can build our own little city.
And everything in between. Let's leave to start a new community.
Ooh.
Somewhere green, somewhere nice. Others will surely follow when they hear of it. Well, you'll have to roll up your sleeves first, but with a bit of effort and an eye for planning, you'll soon develop this spot of land from countryside to town. And from town to city.
All right, so we're heading off. We're gonna start our own little town here. How is the audio for the game? Is it okay? Can you not hear it? Do you need me to adjust that? Let me know. It's hard for me to know how it's coming through for you all. So, we can adjust it. Okay, move the camera on the keyboard with WASD. Move the camera with the mouse. Rotate the camera. Zoom in and out. Beautiful. Okay, let's build 3 houses and connect them to the station with a road. Okay. Oh, this is cute. Okay, how do I... Okay, Z and X rotate. Drag the oh! Oh, these are different color options. Oh, this is cute. This is cute. Okay, we've got like a little pond right here. And our station is here. So, ooh. I'm just kind of like getting a feel for how we want to do this. Okay. Let's maybe put them... I don't know if we want to put them like right by the station. But maybe that's how we start, is just put them right by the station. Or maybe we put them away a little bit. What's the... Okay, there's the door. Oh, why am I like, I can't make decisions right now. I'm having decision paralysis. All right, you know what? We're just gonna put them here by the station to begin with. Let's do a White House. And then I'm gonna rotate it this way. And then we'll do another color house. Oh, I built my first home. Let's do a blue one. Okay. All right, and then let's do maybe a red one. Put it right next door. Okay. And then connect the houses to the station with a road. Draw roads. Okay. Here you can choose road types, brush size, and whether to use freeform drawing or the line tool. Connect buildings by drawing roads between them. Okay. Freeform. I kind of feel like line tool is going to be my friend because I'm not going to be able to drive or to draw very well, I bet. Let's do square ones. And let's do this road, maybe? Oh, this was maybe not the best way to go about it. Wait, maybe this was bad. Because now we have like a body of water right here. Maybe that wasn't the way to start. All right. We've got our houses. And we have a train coming. I feel like we may be restarting our city at some point. Oh, we have a little person. Cute. The first family has arrived. Click on their icon and give them a home. Okay. We would like a regular, comfortable house. The Yaquin family. Oh, I get to move them in? Oh, okay. Let's move them in here. Family added. Click on the house. The family has been given a home. Open the residence information by clicking on it. A warm, beautiful house is the main way to increase residents' happiness, but it currently doesn't provide much. Let's change that by giving residents access to food buildings. Okay. Market stalls are now available. Let's place 2 market stalls. Is it bad that I, like, kind of want to start over already? Because I don't like where I put the houses. Like, okay, I want to start over. Sorry, y'all. We're starting over because I don't like where I put the houses. No, darn it. I wanted to delete it because I didn't want it anymore. All right, we gotta rethink this now that we're redoing it. Okay, hold on. Yeah. Place 2 market stalls. Okay, fine. Okay, exit to menu. I'll just start a new game. I will delete stuff later. Okay, new game. Yeah, new game. All right, we're gonna try again. Can I skip that? I can. We'll skip this because we already did the whole intro, so we'll skip it. I didn't like where I put them. I think I want to maybe make like a little plaza area and not do it directly next to the train station. Like we did that time. Like we need to go off to the side, I think. Okay, let's just quickly go through this. Sorry if it's making anybody dizzy. Okay. 3 houses with a road. Maybe we'll start. What if we start with the road first? And we'll maybe bring the road out like this from the station. And then we've got like a cliff over here. What's over this way? All right, we've got some more water. I don't know how I feel about this like pond, like right in the center of everything. It feels a little intrusive. But maybe that's okay. All right, let's go this way with our road. Maybe. And then this way. Okay. And then let's put our houses like over here on the road. All right, we'll do a red one. And then about this one. Ooh, it kind of snaps it to the road. That's actually kind of nice. I kind of like that. All right, and then let's do a blue one. Right here. Okay. All right, we got our houses and our road. We just had to start over a little bit. It's totally fine. All right, and now we got our family is coming. I think we got a different family this time. This one looks like it has a kid. We would like a regular, comfortable house. The Prevost family. Okay, let's give them the blue house. Okay, so this tells us about them. They're at 51% happiness. Decoration points, population density. They make $18. Ooh. And they have 3 people. Alright, so now we need to make market stalls. Okay, a poultry stall and a cheese stall. Alright, what if we put those kind of here by the station? That way nobody is living by the station. Right, we can kind of put them like here. And then let's do a cheese stall. Let's get one of each. That way there's variety. Okay. Click on the market stall. Before a shop is operational, it needs to have workers. All adults living in your town can be employed. Let's add a worker. Okay, each worker increases the amount of citizens that can be serviced. So make sure all shops can meet their demand by having enough workers. Okay, this shop can't sell yet because there's no warehouse connection. Let's build a warehouse next. A warehouse receives resources from the station and then transports them to Commerce Building. An efficient warehouse is nearby Commerce Buildings and close enough to the station. Okay. So, yeah, so putting a warehouse here seems like a good idea. Let's put it right here. Alright, build a warehouse. We're doing that. Oh, we have new people. Alright, we would like a regular, comfortable house, the Riviere family. Let's put them here. And then the Renaud family, we'll put them here. This residence is not connected to any shops. Make sure the path is wide enough. Make sure paths don't contain gaps. How is it not connected to they're like on the street and it's right there. Okay, add workers to the warehouse to cover transportation costs. Okay, add a worker. Okay, transport cost is now covered. Awesome. Poultry stall is functional. All right, let's get this. This one needs a worker. A house receives both poultry and cheese. All right, we got chicken and cheese. Click on the house. Access to multiple different shops greatly increases the happiness for its residents. All right. This house earns you more daily income with each shop connection. Good to know. Each shop and warehouse has a decoration score. This score makes the people who live and work in this building happier. Let's make a house and a shop or warehouse. Provide more happiness by decorating the areas around them. Okay, we can decorate. Okay, place 4 different decorations, and we need to have 40 decoration points on a house or a warehouse. So we've got trees, streetlights, benches, arches, wells, fences, walls, potted flowers, benches, a slide, a stone wall. Okay, let's put we put like a tree kind of over here maybe, and then I think streetlights might be a good idea. You know, we want our town to be safe. So let's get out some streetlights. Like here and here. Okay. And then we could do like maybe like a yard. Like we could give these houses a little yard. Okay, one of these families has a kid. Okay, this one has kids. So what if we give this one a yard and we give them like this slide in their backyard? Oh wait, no, maybe not. That's too big. Okay, no yard, but we could do potted flowers. Can we put these in the front maybe? Do a little like flower pots in the front. Oh, we had different color options too. Okay, but we finished this part of the quest. Beautiful. Hover over the happiness percentage to view the happiness breakdown. Okay, so we have a 76% total happiness. New families only arrive when above 60%. The higher, the faster they arrive. Below 50, ooh, they will leave. Okay. Percentages in yellow and red should be improved to increase the average happiness effectively. You can also click individual residents to dive deeper into their individual thoughts. Let's keep the happiness above 60% and grow our town's population. Okay, we need to have 5 houses in our town and assign 5 families, but it looked like we needed better work decoration. So maybe we need to do something more over here. Like maybe a couple more trees? Is that helping things? Maybe we could do, ooh, look, we got little benches. What if we put some benches out? Like maybe a little bench over by the the market stalls. And then outside the warehouse could be good. Not that a warehouse is very nice. What if we also, can we add like some flowers? Maybe not. Maybe there. Oh, we can, I kind of like that. Let's randomize the color of them. Little flower there. There. Okay. Is that better? No, it's still at 2%. Okay. All right, well, we're moving on. Moving on. Let's get some more houses. Put you here. And we can do another one on this side, maybe. All right, now we've got a couple more families. All right, let's assign these guys to this house, and this family can come to this house. Beautiful. Higher population density decreases the residents' overall happiness. Make parks and open spaces and research. Build and connect more buildings to maintain a high happiness. Let's build a research center. Okay. A research center that generates research points over time per assigned worker. All right. Do we want to keep that over here, maybe? Woo! All right, let's put our research center over here by the station, I guess. Still kind of getting the hang of the management of all of it. There is a lot of little like nuance to it. Oh, there's a lot of people who can work here. Okay, let's add one. Okay, you can see your current research points and money here. Okay, you can research a new item. Open the research menu. All right, so oh, we can do a fish stall. I guess that's what we need to do, is do a fish stall. You have now unlocked the fish stall. This building now appears in the construction menu. Okay, so that's like a lot of research points. We may need to add some more people to work at our research place, because you need 75 for a fruit stall and vegetable stall. We have decorate buildings, flower plants, and tree and bush. And it looks like maybe as you level up your city, you unlock more stuff. I don't know what this locked one is. Okay, you have 16 out of 50 residents required to upgrade your city. This will unlock new features and buildings in the research menu. Maintain happiness and give 50 people a home. Your goal is to grow your new town into a bustling city. Okay, cool. If you get lost, press the encyclopedia. All right. So we gotta upgrade our city. I kind of want to add like another person working here. Like I feel like that would be good. All right, let's do. We need to build more houses. And yeah, we need to build more houses and keep open spaces as well. Ah, I'm going the wrong way. Sorry, y'all. Well, maybe we could get a fish stall. That might be good. to add a little fish stall here over by our market area. And then we need to build a new house, more houses. Okay, let's add a person to work. And let's do another house. How about here? And I guess let's just build like a row of houses. Oh, we need more road. Okay. Oop. This building has variations. Click the variation you'd like, press C or 3 to cycle through. Okay. I know it has variations. We were randomizing them. Or I thought we were randomizing them. Did we stop randomizing them? All right. Let's leave that there for now and see how we can go. Let's get these guys into a house. Let's get them into a house. Not enough workers to fulfill demand. Okay, let's add more workers. Oh, I see. If you click on it, it shows you how far it goes. Oh, it looks like it only extends to here. All right, how about our warehouse? So I'm wondering then if that means if we build any further away. Okay. We're gonna need more like market stalls and stuff. That's interesting. So like right now all these houses are fine. But this house is not getting serviced by the poultry stall. Can I move it? I can click to edit. Oh, I can demolish. Oh, move building. What if we move it down? Yeah, let's do that. Why did that make everybody upset? I moved it so everybody could, you know, be serviced by it. Oh, wait, the warehouse can't transport to this building. Are you kidding me? That's only as far as the warehouse can go? Oh, crap. Okay. I guess I need to move it back. All right, well, that is gonna make things interesting with, like, managing stuff in this game. Oh, wait, can we research something now? We can research to decorate buildings. Allow certain decorations to attach. I'm gonna wait on that, I think. Let's hold off on the decoration stuff. At least for right now. Okay, we have new families that have come in. So let's get them moved into some houses. All right, we're at 31 people. Paint ground. I can't make this go away. I thought maybe I could make the pond go away. This is a really inconvenient location for there to be a pond. I'm just saying. It's a little inconvenient. Can I build a ridge? No, I can't. Oh, wait, shoot. Can I undo that? Remove. I didn't mean to do that. I was just testing things. Okay. So we need another, we're gonna need like another warehouse. Can I make the roads? Oh, I can make it smaller. Okay. This is like what, 5? Is this a 5? I really need to stop just pushing buttons, honestly. I do. I do. I need to stop. Okay. Ooh, what does this person want? Desires a house surrounded by decorations from the nature category. A family with traits has arrived. Okay. Wow. We're gonna have to build a house surrounded by nature, apparently. Okay. Let's see. What if we take our road this way? And we kind of come out in this direction. I kind of feel like we're gonna need another warehouse. So let's get some roads going over here. And maybe we can build like a park along... the, like by our little like lake here. Maybe that could be good. Why is this like not going straight? I want you to be straight. Why aren't you straight? I can't even draw straight roads with like the line tool apparently. Or maybe it's like the shape. I don't know. Okay. What if we build a house over here? There's a couple people who want like houses surrounded by nature stuff. So a lot of trees, decorations from nature. We're gonna need some more shops, I think, over here. So let's get a couple more of these going. Yeah, I get that. I already placed them, but people need to eat. Because these don't go that far. Oh wait, is this too close? Is that the problem? Okay, well let's move you then. Move you over here. Oh, maybe they are too close. But they don't reach the houses. This is like this is like very involving a lot of thought. What if I pause and think? I need to think for a second. We have 31 people in our town. Okay. So no. I don't want to actually move. Ah. All right. The poultry stall goes as far as here. This one goes to here. And this one goes to there. So that's fine. We need to move this guy. So let's move this one. Well, let's get more of a road, apparently. And then we'll move this down here. Okay. There we go. And then can we add workers now? To add a worker, increase the number of serviceable people. Okay, I guess I haven't actually put any families in here yet, so that could be part of the issue. This... we need another warehouse, I think. Okay, let's put the warehouse there. And then let's build a park, maybe? Oh, build fences by placing posts the length of the pen. Okay. Okay. Like, this could be nice. These people will, like, live across the street from a park. Right? It'll be a big park that kind of comes over here and encompasses this, this pond, maybe. Okay. If I put the arch... Oh. Wait. I thought maybe it would make, like, a gate. It doesn't make a gate. Okay, yeah, get rid of my fence, because I messed that up. Oh wait, we have a... Oh, well maybe we just want, like, a regular wooden fence. Alright, let's put the arch... an arch here, because this will be our entrance to our park. Okay, let's put that there, and then let's get a fence that we can put along here. I'm gonna go like this. Alright. Oh, that's a stone wall. I don't want a stone wall. And then let's do you like here. Maybe like this. And like this. Okay. Okay. And let's do a street light. Get some street lamps going. And then I feel like a path we would want kind of coming into the park, right? It's not really a road, but it's a path. Okay, and then let's do some trees. And along here. And then let's get some trees maybe along by this house. Okay. I don't know if that's a lot. I don't know what constitutes a lot of trees. All right, and then we can do a slide here, maybe. This is me just completely making up stuff as I go. And then maybe some benches along this. You know, maybe people will want to feed the ducks or something. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, we should put some benches kind of over here by the slide too. What are actually nature decorations? We don't have a lot of options for nature decorations, if I'm being honest. Could do some flowers like along here. That could be fun. Maybe some more, another tree. Oh, we have different trees. Do a tall, skinny tree. Okay. Let's try that for right now. And let's move these families in. I don't know if they'll like it or not. Okay, let's get a person working here. Can we get people working here yet? I don't know. Alright. Surrounded by trees. I don't know if that's going to be what they like, but we're going to try it. Oh, they look happy. Tree huggers. Desires a house surrounded by a lot of trees. Okay, now we can get workers here. Let's get workers here. Okay. I guess they're happy? Am I checking the boxes? I don't know if I'm checking the boxes or not. Oh, we've got more people now. Okay. Oh, we can research stuff too now. Okay. I feel like because we're getting people who want nature stuff, that maybe we need to do this and get like better decorations happening for outdoor stuff. And then what if we do let's give these guys yards too. Ooh, look at that. We have large tree, small tree, bush, a big bush. Excellent. All right, let's do maybe we'll do like a tall fence with this house here, and then we'll give them some more trees since they wanted trees. Something like this. We can give them some trees in their yard. Okay. All right. And then let's do a small tree maybe. And a medium tree. And what if we do some bushes? Like in between the houses, maybe? Okay. I feel like that's got to make these people happy. Like they're okay with this. All right, this one just wants a regular, comfortable house. Beautiful. Because we've got one of those over here that you can go live in. Awesome. Okay, we've got 40 people. So we're getting close. We can research something. Oh, we can research decorate buildings. Let's hold off on that right now. Oh, they're 93% happy. Oh, they're like 100% happy. Okay, cool. Cool, cool. We got happy people. Oh, we didn't really put anything in their yard, did we? We did like a little like bench in the back. I don't know how they're getting to their yards because there isn't exactly a door on the back of the house. We're just gonna pretend that there's a door on the back of the house. Just pretend that it's there. Oh, we should also probably do some more like streetlights, because streetlights are important. You need to, you gotta be able to see, help keep the city safe, right? Okay. All right, we have another one. Oh, we need more houses now. Okay. But the issue that we start to run into is access to food stalls. So how about these guys? These food stalls. All right, we can do some more, another house like over here, I think. And then maybe we'll move this way a little bit with houses. I don't know. Let's do this house. Okay. And then we'll just put the one that has like, they're fine with whatever. We'll put that one here. And then maybe we need to go... this way a little bit more with our road. Because we have the one house that wants to be near some food stalls. So maybe they want to like be over here. We can add about 3 houses behind the markets near the... Oh, like back here? Oh, we could do that. I'm thinking, too, we could go, like, bring the road a little bit farther this way and do, like, some houses over, like, behind these houses, perhaps? This side. Like, over here. Or over here. We could do that. I don't know. I wonder, though, do they like being... Is it one of those things that, like... You know how in real life you don't really want to be by the railroad tracks because they're loud? Do they... I wonder if they don't like being by the railroad tracks. Alright, let's put this family here. And then... Let's just see. Oh, you're right. There is, like, a lot of space back there. We could definitely go along this. Trees for... Yeah, good call. Good call. Okay. So, like... Alright, let's... do... Ooh, actually, what if we did, like, a wall? Kind of here behind these? Like that, maybe? And then, do some trees. Along here. Okay, I realize these trees like all look the same, but they're supposed to be a line for a reason, so. Okay, and then we'll do this house. Could go... Oh, but... Can I make this tree go away? We get rid of this tree. Okay. Okay. And then we'll do like a little road. Come in down here. Okay. It could be like this one lone house that has like a bunch of trees around it, but then it also is close to the shops. So it gives you the illusion that you're kind of not next to the railroad tracks, right? I mean, you really are, but like it makes you think that you're not. Okay, I feel like I'm getting the hang of this game better now. Okay. There we go. So this family that wants to be near food stalls, we can put them here. Okay, perfect. Oh, okay, we need 2 more. Okay, we need to build another house. They just want a regular, comfortable house. So let's do maybe another... Like, we'll do a few more trees, like, in here. And let's take this road maybe a little further. Okay, and then let's put a house here. And then we can move this family into this house. And we have research points, too. All right, let's do more flowers and plants. And then we'll move this family in here. Perfect. Okay, you can upgrade the town to the next stage. Click the green button to upgrade. Okay, here we go. We are upgrading our town. Woo! Oh, look at that. We are no longer a dwelling. Upgraded to stage 2. Apparel. So we have a new need that's unlocked, and our research menu has been expanded. Excellent. Ooh. Mayor, could I talk to you for a moment? Okay. We're all excited about the potential for our town to grow into a prosperous city. Everything's going swell, though some of the new arrivals are experiencing issues. I suggest building yourself a house first, one with a big mailbox. That way, we'll know how to reach you if we ever have requests for our little town. Ooh, I have to build a mayor's home. Oh, where should the mayor's home be? Oh, we're a hamlet now. Cute. Cute, cute. All right. And we have more research stuff. What can we... Okay, so we can now research a clothing store. That's kind of what I was thinking, Cindy. Like, what if my house is by the water? All right, so we can build... Do we have a clothing store, a larger warehouse, second floor housing, adds a second floor to residences, a butcher, fountain of seasons, park decorations, Halloween decorations, and an optician. Optician, yeah. That. But I think that let's go ahead and do a fruit stall. Because I think that that would be good. And then we need to build a mayor's house. Maybe, what if we draw like a road kind of coming along here? Perhaps? And then we put the mayor's house. Oh my goodness. Could be like... This feels silly. Okay, we could put the mayor's house like right here. Then it's kind of by the park. And then we can like connect the roads. Like this, maybe? We may have to move the mayor's house closer to the road. Okay, we do have an ad break that's going to play in a couple of minutes. And so I will take a little break at that point in time as well to use the restroom. All right, if we put it there. Okay, I think that should be good. All right, now that's a house fit for a mayor. Okay. Amazing, your house looks great. I'm sure the first requests will start coming in soon. We're all thrilled to have such an involved mayor in town. Don't worry if it takes a while to address any of our requests. We're patient townfolk. Okay, well that's good to know. And apparently I do have a request. Hello, Mayor. When I moved here, I didn't realize I would have to survive without my favorite tailor. I fear I'm getting desperately out of fashion. Would you be a dear and build a clothing boutique in our little town? And make sure they sell red clothes, dear. I hear it's the latest trend in the big city. Oh, we need to build a... Okay, we have to research the clothing store. Research set color clothing upgrade. Connect to a functional clothing store in the house. And then set the color to red at the house. Okay. Got it. So we need 100 research points for the clothing store. We don't have any houses available. I don't know if I really want to like expand my housing just yet. So what if we though, does it tell me? Oh, I have 17 workers available. Okay, let's add another worker here. And I guess we don't need to worry about any of this stuff yet. We're all like within range of everything. But yeah, if we could maybe get our research going up better, that would be good. And we could research that tailor. I guess while we're doing it, what if we decorate around the mayor's house? Or we could decorate around town a little bit more. Oh, these poor houses, they don't have a backyard at all. It's just like right up to the road. A new market. We could do... Yeah, we could do a new market. I feel like it's hard because like you're getting stuff as you go, but like I'm like, I don't know that I like the way this is set up. We could do a market like over here by the park. Like we could set up something like that right here. Like do some smaller roads maybe and do some other food stalls. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, we're not quite there with the clothing store. We gotta let that finish going. Oh, there is... Alright, there is the ad break. So I'm gonna take a quick break and run to the restroom. And when I come back, we'll keep working on growing up our town. So I will be back in just a few minutes. Feel free to join in the tater hunt if you can hear me. There we go. Alright, I am back. Thank you everyone for sticking around during that ad break. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Let's see. So we've got to get this up more. What if we, let's add in another house, maybe? We could do another one, maybe over... Oh, actually, yeah, let's go over here, like down this row of houses. Behind this row of houses, like right here. Like that. And then we can add in these families that are coming in. And then what if we do, oh, we just got like a bunch of plants. We got plants and flowers. Oh, that's fun. So we could use that to like dress up our park too. It's rigged. I kind of like the medium-sized trees. Let's do a row of trees. Maybe kind of in here. Like we're gonna try to like use the trees to like separate the houses a little bit so they don't feel quite as like on top of each other. I think. Like that. You hate it when smoke detectors are so sensitive to steam. Oh my goodness, that is really sensitive. Okay, let's go move this family in here, and let's move this family in here. Okay, and then we need to add more labor to this. Okay, perfect. Excellent. All right, we got that. And then I think let's upgrade our clothing store now. Beautiful. All right. So we've researched it. And then we need to also research the set clothing color, which, how much is that one? 75. Okay. All right, we have homes for all of our little families now, so this is good. Let's see. What if we do... Where is our clothing store? Oh, apparel. Clothing store. I'm trying to figure out how far it like services, right? If we put it here, it does reach all the way over to those houses down here. Yeah, your detector is right outside the bathroom, so hubby sets it off almost daily. Oh no. Why can't I, is it because of this tree? Well, maybe we'll move the tree. We'll put the tree back here. Was that it? It was the tree. Okay. Let's put the clothing shop here at the end of this street, I think. Alright, this one wants a house surrounded by a lot of trees as well. You might have to wait a little bit. Although, I guess we could do... Okay. We could do, like, a bunch of big trees here along by, like, the mayor's house. Right? Funny thing is, you're the one who's always cold, but you never set it off. Oh, that is interesting. I take hot showers. Like, I definitely do. I would probably set it off. Okay, so we're kind of like blocking off the mayor's house here a little bit. I'll do more with flowers later, I think. But then, let's see. We could do a couple houses here. Let's do that. We'll do a couple houses here. And then one will have the trees around it because the park is like right here. So we'll get a few more trees by the park, I think. Like this. Oh, and we have another one that wants it by food stall. So maybe we need another house over here on this side. Okay, let's get another house going here. Let's make this one. Oh, we have that one as red. How about this yellowy orange color? Put that one right there. All right. Oh, wait, this one isn't connected to any shops. Oh, that's not good. Because the shops don't go that far. There has to be a way that, like, you can... I'm guessing at some point you can research and increase, like, the range of your shops. Right? That's gotta be, like, a thing. Because, like, goodness gracious, how many of these little stalls do you... You can do multiple shops, yeah. Like, we would probably have to do more shops, like, over here to cover that house, right? It definitely takes some, like, thought process and planning. Okay, but let's get a person working at the clothing shop. Ooh, maybe a couple people? Ooh, there we go. That made people happy. Oh, we need more. Oh, because the demand. Got it. The demand changes. So you have to, your production has to meet the demand. Okay. All right, let's move you into this one. And then you can move here. Okay. And then can we upgrade? We can. Let's set colors. Beautiful. All right, now we have to set the clothing color to red. How do I do that? Oh, here. Red. Oh, beautiful. We did it. Okay. My friends will be jealous of this dress. 1,000 thanks, Mayor. Even those big city folk will be envious of my garments. You look stunning. My Mayor, aren't you handing out compliments today? Okay, oh, we got some money. Oh, we have a new request now. Okay. What does this one person want? Annette. Every tree in the neighborhood looks the same. They're all leafy. How about we plant a bunch of pine trees to spruce up our town? Oh, there are too many spruces, you think? No, too many oaks. We need pines. I have some saplings and mulch laying around. Mayor, could you plant 10 pine trees around here? Okay, you can set an area in which to complete the request. Set the request area button to put a location on the map. You can always move it again if you change your mind. Oh, so like this way I know who wanted it, maybe? So we can plant pine trees near that person? Okay, we can do that. We can do pine trees. Pine trees. We have to plant 10 of them. Okay. Well, let's plant one here, maybe? Wait, does that not count? Why doesn't that count? Pine tree. Am I not planting pine trees? Why isn't it counting? Because it's not in the oh. What if I move it? Ha! That's kind of annoying. Not gonna lie. So we have to plant pine trees within the center of this circle. Got it. Oh, we have another new request. Okay, let's finish. What is this one? I don't want to play hide and seek. That's what I'm thinking. Don't you like it anymore? Of course I do, but there's no pretty flowers. I want to hide in bushes with flowers. What does that have to do with hide and seek? I just wanna... Okay, so we have flowery bushes now. Okay, but we need to finish planting our pine trees. Alright, let's do... Yeah, we can do like a pine tree there. And... here. I kind of like the randomizing and having it like change them up. There we go. We'll plant them. I like that. Zinni, I like the way you're thinking. We can get them in here by the water. Beautiful. Hey, you planted all those pines. I sure did. Pine trees, aren't they just the loveliest? It's so much more foresty here now. Deciduously so. Okay. So now we need to smell and seek. What if we put this one over here by the park? And we can plant some like flower bushes by the park. Okay. What a flowery bush. Alright, let's plant some of those. Like around here. Oh wait, I am outside of my pin. Okay. That's fine. It's totally fine. We'll just put that there. Okay. And now we need to plant bushes. Alright, so we'll do some bushes now. Kind of along here. By here. Maybe we'll put a bush there. There. Ooh, those flower bushes smell good. Awesome. Hide and seek smells great now with all those flower bushes. I want to play. I still don't know what that has to do with hide and seek. Just go on and play. Thanks. Okay. Let's look at our research. I kind of want to like finish off up here. So let's get vegetable soils. Ooh, greater reach. We definitely want that. Okay. So we can research and upgrade for greater reach. Okay, desires a shop with apparel. Okay. We don't have a house with apparel shops nearby. You just want a regular comfortable. I know, right? The kids just started dropping $100. Okay, how much did I need? I need 200 research. Okay, I'm gonna add another person here. I've got 16 people who can work, so we can add another person. Is this house connected now? No, it's not. Okay. I wonder how close we have to be for an apparel shop to like count. Like if I build another house like over here, will that count? Let's try. We already have a red house there, so let's do this color. And we'll see if that counts. Okay, it does. No, it doesn't. Well, shoot. Okay, you can move in here then. Fine. How close do you want to be to the frickin' apparel house? Well, there's another one that wants to be near apparel shops. Apparently, I put my apparel shop not in the best place. Crazy me. We could build another one, I suppose. Or, I don't know if we increase the reach. If that, how close to an apparel shop do you want to be, people? That says like -10. So I feel like that's not close enough. What if I could move it. I may have to move it. Or I could potentially move this family out. Because I can move the family to another house. But let's do that, actually. Let's move that family to another house. Let's build another house over here so that it has access to food. How far down, actually, how far down this road does this reach? Okay, so we could put it here. Let's build a house here. And then we'll move that one family to that house, and then we'll move one of those families in, like, right next to it. I mean, how much closer can you be than, like, being, like, directly next door, right? So let's move them here. Okay. And then... Alright, there we go. Then these guys can move here. Beautiful. Okay, I feel like I'm getting like the hang of all of this now. All right, you also want to be near an apparel, so we may have to move someone else. What if we just fill this up with people? We've got enough people. So, might as well, like, jack up our research, because, like, the more we can get stuff unlocked, the better. And we got people to do it, so might as well do it. Alright, we're almost there at 200. And then we'll get that, increase that reach. Okay, yes, greater reach, 100%, we are doing that. So that should mean, oh, we need more people working here. Okay. So does that mean now that this, okay, this house is now being serviced by food. There's still more demand for this building, but you can't add more workers. You can place another type of building to fulfill the demand. No, the demand is fine. We're fine. We're fine. Okay. So, let's move these guys to this house. And then we can move these guys in here. Wait, didn't I just... Wait, I thought I moved you in there. Did I just click on the wrong family? I think I clicked on the wrong family. Dang it. Well, shoot. Now we need another house.
I'm gonna
so we can...
now because I'll get food, but...
Well, we'll do dinner when you guys get home.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you probably still want food, but...
Yeah.
Since his rehearsal got moved to after school.
Oh, okay.
Oh, did I not tell you that?
No.
Sorry. Sorry.
Yeah.
His rehearsal got moved to after school.
Okay.
Because they're leaving so early tomorrow.
I mean, that's probably a good idea. But yeah, and then I've got parent meeting.
Right. So, and he has a lesson at 5:30.
Right.
So, and your parent meeting is at 5:30?
Yep.
How long is it gonna last, do you think?
Probably no more than an hour.
Okay. So, I'll just start making food after I pick him up.
Okay. Love you.
Love you. Okay, now we can move this house and family in here. There we go. Now we're good. All right, what can we research? Let's go ahead and get our decorate building thing so that we've finished off all of like the stuff for the dwelling. Now we can work on unlocking our hamlet stuff. I feel like we'll wait on Halloween decorations. Like, I don't feel like we need Halloween decorations right now as we're coming into, like, Thanksgiving time. How are we doing, though, on our happiness? Everybody looks okay. Work decorations, though. Does that just mean that, like, I need to put more stuff around the shops? Will that get that up, maybe? What if we put, like, a well? That could be fun. And then... like some flowers around here. Maybe behind this row of shops, we could do some flower pots. Or let's do a flowery bush right here. I feel like this would be a good place for a flowery bush. I mean, some of this stuff is looking a little on the icky drab side, so maybe we do need to do like a couple of trees and like some flowery bushes around here. Because like, I suppose that does look a little gross, doesn't it? Like a big bush back here, and maybe we will do a pine tree in here. Is that getting that up a little bit? Sort of. Sort of. Okay. Ooh, this house is not supplied by our clothing demands, it appears. Alright, these people just want a comfortable house, but let's upgrade some stuff. Ooh, we could do... a large warehouse is more efficient when placed near shops. We could get a shoemaker. Actually, maybe a shoemaker wouldn't be a bad idea, because we do have... because I think that falls under the apparel stuff. So maybe we want a shoemaker, or do we want a butcher? Let's get the shoemaker. I think. We'll do that one. Do I know where I'm gonna put the shoemaker? No. No, I don't. Maybe we need another little, like, business district to start going. I don't know. Ah. We can't put it there by the river because, or by the, actually, what if, I'm afraid if I move these over, well, maybe I can move these. What if we move these over here? Oh, let's do that. Let's move these stalls over here by the lake. Oh, maybe that one will stay where it is. Okay, let's do that. And then we'll put our shoemaker next to our, we gotta move some stuff though. Okay. Let's just move you. I don't want to delete you necessarily. I just want to move you. There we go. We can put our shoemaker right there next to our clothing thing. And then maybe that makes people more happy. We haven't gotten any requests in a minute. Oh, we can do a butcher and we can do park decoration. I want to do park decorations. And then we could decorate our little park over here a bit more, maybe. Oop, sorry. We have hopscotch now. Where's our... And a hedge. And a picnic table. Ooh, let's put out some picnic tables. That's kind of fun. Ooh, that's large. that is a large hopscotch. We can make hedges. Oh wait, look at that. Oh, that's okay. I kind of like that addition. Like, this is a good addition. That's cute. Oh, wait. We need somebody to work at the shoe place. Okay. There we go. We've got it meeting demands. And everybody can get shoes. Awesome. Not everybody can get clothes, but everyone can get shoes. You might be naked, but your feet are protected from the elements. All right, we need a couple, these people want a couple of comfortable houses. So let's build a couple more houses. Let's put one here. And then maybe we'll put one over here. And we can get them moved in. Right? We're up to 93%. We need more, like, it's work decoration apparently is like our place where we're struggling a little bit. I know, people want to come here. Clothes are they are overrated. Just this one house. Just the Legros family is naked. That's all. Okay. We could get a butcher. I am starting to feel like we're gonna need like another business district area pretty soon where we can do more shops and get more access for people. But the thing is like with the warehouses, because they have to be like accessible by the warehouse, right? So I don't know how all that's gonna work. We can build a large warehouse. What if we do that? A large warehouse that collects goods from the station, more efficient when placed near shops. So does this mean it has like a bigger range? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's get these families moved in. To where we just put them. And then I think that I'm starting to feel kind of fatigued. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up stream here for today. So yeah, this has been fun. This has been a fun game. Let me go ahead and save my game. I don't know which one of these games I want. We'll save there. Campaign 3. Oh, let's get rid of that one. Delete that. Delete that. There's like a bunch of these like spaced in here. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna close that and we'll figure that out later. Save and quit. Okay. Okay, this was fun. What do you all think about Town to City? What are your thoughts? I think it's cute. It's kind of fun. It's a really like nice, like chill, like cozy building sort of game. I like it. I think it'll be a fun game to play and to check out. Settlement Survival. I don't know that one. I really like these kind of like city builders, like Civilization, like those sorts of games I really enjoy. And I think that especially with this, thinking about how you're laying stuff out is definitely a challenge, right? Because you're like, okay, I've got to make sure everything is being supplied to all of the right places, but then also like, how do I want to lay out my city? And I feel like I'm doing better now that like I kind of have a grasp of like how things are being laid out and like what to do with different things. So I feel like I've got a better understanding of all of it now. I might play a little, like I might start a new one and play just kind of on my own just to kind of get like a better feel and better understanding of how things are like lining up and how I want to like lay things out going forward. I mean, we can move stuff around in our city, so like we can, but just to give myself like a bit of a better understanding. But anyway, but thank you all for coming back after I've been gone for so long. I'm glad you all came back and you all remembered who I was. And thank you for being here and hanging out with me today. I think for the next little bit, as I'm kind of like getting my body kind of like back into like a normal groove of things after having had the surgery and the physical therapy and just like the toll that like all of that fatigue took, or that like put on me from a fatigue perspective, I'm probably not gonna put up a schedule, just because I want to allow myself some grace and some flexibility if I'm not feeling real well one day to just like not stream. So I think I'm gonna kind of take that approach for a little while. That being said, I would like to stream again this week. I'm probably only gonna try to stream twice this week. So I would like to stream again this week, and then what we'll play will kind of depend on if I want to play like more Town to City, if I'm in the mood for some more 2-Point Museum, or if I want to start into a story game. I did download The Last of Us for our Dono-a-thon, and I'm kind of thinking that maybe that one we could try. I thought originally I was like, oh, let's play that in like October because it's got like, it can be a little like scary and that could be like a fun thing. Obviously that did not happen. So I think I'll just see like maybe what I'm in the mood for. Any new books? Yes. There's been a lot of books. Or maybe we craft and we chat and we talk about books. Let's see. Yeah, I've been through, I have to look and see. What am I right now? So I just finished a book called The Bewitched. So what I decided that I wanted to do is on Goodreads, on the reading challenges, you can earn bookmarks if you receive a like if you read a book in a particular category, and I decided I want to collect the bookmarks, which is making me branch out a little bit. So I just finished a book called The Bewitched. I'm currently listening to Michelle Obama's memoir, Becoming. which I'm not gonna lie, is making me a lot more emotional than I expected it to make me for a lot of reasons. But we can go into it more later. Remind me next time I stream, we'll chat about books, Zinni, with whatever we're doing, whatever game we're playing. We'll have a little book chat, and I'll catch y'all up on books, because it's been a couple of months, so of course I've read books. Books have been happening, because books always happen, and we'll get caught up on our book stuff. All right, but I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. I can see if there is anyone. I think I think if there's no one, I know. Oh, well, what if River is live. What if we go see River? River is playing Palia. I don't really want to go somewhere and like have to exert a lot of energy, but I know that we can go over and see River, and like I can drop a lurk and it'll be okay. So maybe we'll do that for our raid. I wasn't gonna raid, but since River is live, we'll go spread some love to River and see what they're up to in Palia. But I appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much for being here, for hanging out with me, for coming back. I don't know right now if it'll be Thursday or Friday. It'll be one of those days that I'll stream, and I'll just see maybe how I'm doing on Thursday and how I'm doing on Friday, and we'll see. We'll see. So, yeah. I have missed you all. I'm glad to be back. It was fun. I'm glad to play a new game. I really like the game, so I'm glad to play it. Glad to see you all. So thank you all so much. Yeah, that's why I'm not gonna set a schedule, just because then I don't feel like pressured to do it, right? If I'm not on a schedule, then I don't feel pressure to stream. If I have a schedule, I feel a little bit more pressure. So we're just not gonna have a schedule for a little bit. Just kind of see how it goes, ease back into things once or twice a week for a little bit, and then hopefully, maybe come the new year, I can get back into like normal things. I know we still need to do our 12-hour Sims unpaused stuff. So I do know that we still need to do that. So I have not forgotten about that. So that will be happening. I just need to figure out a good time to do it, because that's an off-camera thing, but I still am like around and present. So, that does take some effort and some energy. But we are gonna go on a raid. We're gonna go over and see River. They're playing Palia. If you are a subscriber, go ahead and grab that raid message with the tater hearts. If you're a follower, grab the raid message with the red hearts, and let's go say hi to River and spread some love to them. And yeah, and just thank you all for being here. I love you all so much, and hopefully I will see you again later in the week. Keep an eye on the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, there is a Discord link. And I will let you know, like I did today, like I'm going to be going live in like an hour or so, so you kind of know when you can be expecting it. All right, I'm going to stop babbling. I love you all so much. Thank you all for being here. Have a good rest of your day. Have a good rest of your week if I don't see you. And I love you, and I will see you later. Bye!
Hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah. Ooh. Well, the time has come to wrap things up, but my heart is full. Can't thank you enough for hanging out and spending time. You make this space so warm and